Rainy day. Going home from work. Up, up, go up. Okay. Whew. All right. Hey guys, BikeBlogger here. On my way home from work. It's raining right now, 22 miles an hour. Using that mirror, I can see car headlights behind me. This mirror is really useful for seeing car headlights. I'm getting soaked. Jeez. Preventing my disc brakes from making a really loud screeching noise by feathering them and not slamming on them. I do like this mirror for being able to see headlights. Like I just saw the guy just passed, he just got on the road behind me, so I can see his headlights. So yeah, I got my lights on. I think this is a pretty darn nice I'm gonna get on the sidewalk for a second. Don't normally get on the sidewalk, just trying to avoid getting splashed by the cars. Now I gotta get my butt off the sidewalk without crashing into anybody. Okay, we're fine. Like I said before, I normally ride or I try to avoid traffic just because it's not as fun to ride with traffic everywhere. I suppose if I did ride in traffic more often, I'd become more comfortable with it. But I mean, you know, especially when it's raining, I don't trust other drivers, and you know, I mean, I don't have blind spots, you know, like a motorist does. That's one of the things I really hate about driving a car. Watch those blind spots. Are blind spots, you know, I mean, I do not like all the blind spots that are in cars. They have tons of them, and I guess it's for safety purposes, or it's where they store the airbags or whatever, because it seems like newer cars have even more blind spots, and like I said, it must be for airbags and stuff. Looks like we gotta wait for the train up here. I might not have to stop, we'll see. Slow it down a little. There goes the train. Rainy day. Going home from work. Up, up, go up. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, so it's raining rather steadily. I mean, it's not a harsh rain. It's not sprinkling either, but you know, it's an average rain right now. And I'm riding in it, and I really don't care about getting wet because I'm on my way home, so it sort of works out perfectly that way. Got all sorts of clothes I can change into when I get home. Just gonna be a little bit of a sewer rat right now. Let's make a laugh, because we're not going into the bushes. Not a lot of choices back there. So yeah, as I was saying, last week I was in a car, you know, multiple days. So I was traveling, and oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate riding, I hate driving in a car because of all the blind spots. you just can't see anything. I mean, this is coming from a cyclist perspective, of course, because as a cyclist, I'm used to not having a bazillion blind spots all over. Luckily, so far, everyone's had their headlights on, I think. Wasn't paying attention. I don't know, that might have been a cop car. So thank you, cops, for using your headlights. Some people just seem to be oblivious, though, you know. They forget to, or they just don't turn on their headlights when it's overcast. And then when it's raining, I mean, come on. When it's raining, turn your lights on. Even if it is sort of daylight like it is now, you know, why not increase your visibility? Or, you know, so other people can see you. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna go down this hill, and my disc brakes are probably gonna squeak quite a bit. So this is just a warning to viewers. I'm trying to feather them, but this is gonna get real loud. Well, maybe not if I just sort of ride my brakes down the hill like you're not really supposed to do. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Trying to wipe the lens, trying to keep it clean. It's raining though, so what do you expect? I mean, what do you expect? I have some Rain X special chemical liquid stuff that could probably help. I gotta try that sometime. I'm gonna go straight here. Which way do we want to go today? It looks like I made myself a decision here, and I'm gonna go straight. So I do have my clipless shoes on, although to be more specific, I got my clipless sandals on right now. And even though, you know, I mean, sandals, I guess they're okay in the rain, you can still get a lot of, even with my full fenders, you can still get some crud up on the sandals and between your toes and stuff. So on days like this, I wear socks with my sandals. Oh man, it's a lot of water. Okay, yeah, but these full fenders, they're awesome. I totally recommend putting full fenders with mud guards, mud flaps, or whatever they're called in other countries. You know, you got the full-size fenders, plus you got the flaps on the end. Maybe I'll stop in a little while when I get to the park or something and I can show you. Just need to get there alive, so let's make a right. All good so far. Nobody behind me. So I'm gonna get over into the left turn lane here. I'm not gonna make the light. We're just gonna wait here in the rain. I can see in the mirror no one's behind me. And of course we don't get a left turn. I don't know if it would matter if I had a car or not. I don't quite remember this intersection, what it does, how it works with the signaling. Don't matter though, we got through that just fine. Woo, we're getting soaked. Yeah, I came out to my bike after work and it was soaked. I don't really have a place I can park it inside. I mean, I could, but then I'd have to trust other people not to mess with it, and it's just a hassle taking it inside, lugging it upstairs and stuff. So, squeak. My disc brakes aren't so bad right now. Noise. Just gotta keep them feathered. You know, just squeeze them lightly occasionally so they're not so loud. Yeah, so this is the last week of spring officially in this part of the world. So it's hard to say. It's, you know, about mid-June and we're still getting some good rains, which is sort of good, but it's not well, I mean, it is fun riding in the rain. I'll take that back. It is fun to ride in the rain. Let me get off here onto the street or the trail here for a second. Let's go over here. No one's walking their dog. Gotta walk a dog even when it's raining. Okay, so yeah, there's that mirror. Nice looking mirror. Yeah, the fenders. I want to talk about the fenders. So these are the full fenders. They're Planet Bike Cascadia hybrid fenders. They fit up to, I think, about 32 millimeter wide tires underneath them. I can fit my studded tires under here, the 35 millimeter studded tires. Really good, and this full fenders, it has full coverage down from here all the way back to here, and it has the mud guard. And then on this one, you know, it just has to be, you know, this part here, and then down to here, and then the mud flap thing there. So, yeah, and like I said, I am liking this mirror, actually. This is my rain bike, essentially, and I don't know, I mean, I might actually keep the mirror on here. It's useful for when it's dark and rainy and just bad weather in general. My other bikes have different types of handlebars, so so I couldn't use this specific mirror. I could find other types of mirrors for them, although I'm not so inclined to bother with that. Because like I said, I rarely look at mirrors, although in a bad weather like this, you know, it's sort of nice to be able to look in the mirror. And the mirror isn't very big. I already did a review sort of on this in the previous video. The mirror isn't that big, so you can only see so far, you know, 100, 200 feet maybe behind you. Yeah, so I mean, I think at nighttime and bad weather like this, when as long as automobiles have their headlights turned on, they'll stick out really easy in the mirror, even if you can't totally see the shape of their car by just glancing a little bit at the little mirror. And yeah, there's a lot of options for bicycle mirrors, bigger mirrors and whatnot. Hey, they cut that branch. I'm not going to hit my head. Cool. Or was it over here? Oh. Almost home now. Nice wet spring afternoon/evening here. It's a little past 7 p.m. Just got off work. Decided to take a little bath here on my way home. I mean, honestly, you know, say what you want about acid rain, but the rain that falls from the sky is pretty clean. A lot of people use it for rainwater harvesting of, you know, plants, and if the plants are okay with it, then people should be too, I think. Or whatever. It's the water that hits the ground on the road. That's the nasty stuff, and that's what the fenders are for. Keep that from splashing up onto your bike you know, with the front fender and splashing up onto you, the back fender. So this wasn't really a review of my fenders, but I'll post the link in the description below, and if anyone's interested in getting them, they're nice full-fledged fenders. And we're just gonna fly through that so we can get on the road. It's all about negotiating traffic and what's safest to do. Not normally doing that, but wait for this guy. I hate waiting. Sometimes what I do to avoid waiting for a long time for an opening, if I need to make a left, since where I live, traffic travels on the right side of the road, opposite direction traffic travels on the left. So when I want to make a left and, you know, I have to cross two directions of traffic, you know, I might make a right first and then I'll sort of make like a U-turn left to go back the way I want. So it's like a double-stepped process, but I think it sort of saves me a little time. And just like any car driver, even as cyclists, we don't like waiting around to go. We want to go. So I can understand why some motorists can get a little impatient with a cyclist that might not be traveling as fast as they are, because that's just physics. You can't really travel as fast as a car unless it's a really low speed limit. You just learn to live with it. Woo! Rainy day. It's really cloudy and ominous earlier today, and this is where all the rain came in. It's just later today. Okay. So thanks for watching. Many more rides to come, of course. And we'll see you next time. Stay dry. Oh no, wait, I should have said stay wet.